Okay. Mikami. Kami. God. Kami. A strong sense of justice. Who continually witness death. Ugh. Selection. Okay. We're gonna see the life of Mikami, yep. Mikami's design is just basically light but with glasses. I'm sorry, but that's pretty much it. That's his design. Light with slightly longer hair and glasses. I'm assuming his past, he's probably bullied. That's why he has a strong sense of justice. Never getting what you want, huh? And in an attempt to do good, you got punished. And thus your sense of justice grew more and more. Yep. Okay. Admirable. I can get behind it. The world of children, the outside world is a completely different manner. Delete evil. Okay, single parent. Should have been. Okay. She died. Car crash. The 4 enemies. That bystander. Okay. And now you're free to do whatever you want, right? No opposition. Great music in the back. Drank all of his cup. A twisted but interesting worldview nonetheless. If all evil is gone, then everybody would be happy, right? That's an ideal world. Okay. That's what you thought. Wow. Ooh, work it out, dude. Yeah. Wow. And once again, light manipulates another person. But this could also be light's undoing. Again, this could also be a mistake. Mogi looking at him. Oh! And now they're gonna... Shit. God. Like, you're not this stupid. Of course they're gonna... This is all very coincidental. What do you mean it would be too suspicious? These people, they haven't changed one bit. Huh? Look at Aizawa and yeah, they're not having it. Okay. Light letting him do what he wants to prove his innocence. True. This is a classical music playing in the back. It's been played on like many different movies and shows. Damn it, forgot the name of it. The way Light is manipulating her through his voice. It's very, I don't want to say seductive, but it kind of is. Ah. How does he... Okay, sure. Somehow they already infiltrated Misa's place and put a... Okay, sure. Put a bug on it. Even though the show never really showed it to us. Okay then. Even though Misa's place is probably one of the most secure places that Light has ever made. Sure. No blind spots. What are you gonna do, Light? Ooh. Okay. Obviously, trying to make her comfortable. Oh, phone call. But this is good. But this is good for Light. You know, proving that he is not Kira. Could only be Kira. Yes. Okay. This is what I want to see. Okay. Okay. Love the direction, love the use of the music, love how the scenes are all being cut together. This is good. Is he gonna reveal it? Really now? Wow, the detail on her face. Are you having fun, Ryu? Are you having fun? Very interesting development. Enjoyed that episode a lot, actually. It's that classic Death Note feel of like manipulating people, figuring things out. So good. I think I'm gonna watch the next episode. To become the law of this world. Scorn. Interesting. All the pieces are here, and then showing. Okay. Ah. N. Interesting. N is coming to Japan. I mean, I guess we are in the end game. Is her manager again, okay. Aizawa still suspicious of Light, as always. Because he wants you to be afraid. Wow. Giving out this many information. True. Oh, that's smug. Ooh. Nice use of the visuals. setting it up in the Tokyo Tower. All the while Nier is building the Tokyo Tower. Oh, it's going to end once and for all right. Yeah. Yeah. Basically. It's always light in Aizawa. Come on, Matsuda. Classic. This is classic sending notes. Okay. Again, the way Light moves, reacts, talks, manipulative. And he is doing a good job at it. When he's not fucking it up. A fake notebook. Ah. Okay. just in case if they capture him, they're going to capture a fake notebook. Okay then. Yep. Yep. Wow, as mandatory education. Yeah, the world is changing, all right. And so the ex-Kira should be a worshipper as well. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Godzilla. Whoa. Fuck off. This isn't how you show a character being smart. I'm just saying. He's not even doing anything, he's just looking at him and go, yep, that's him. The difference between N and L is that L needs hard evidence before he makes assumptions. Before he, you know, makes a clear statement. N just immediately go, yeah, that's him. And he's always right all the time. I don't know, it pisses me off. That's not good writing in my opinion. Oh yeah, these two have beef. Bodyguard. Wow. Ooh, asking for Aizawa. And Aizawa immediately goes in. Now. Of course. Okay. Enthusiastically. Ooh. This should be interesting. Mogi is just tired of it all. Ooh. This should be interesting. And it's Christmas too? Somebody's gonna die. Wow. A heavy drinker, I see. Asking about Kira? Oh, wow. Misa pouring a bunch of mega pints. She's gonna play with Misa's emotion right now. Kinda love the way this scene is directed, actually. Shit. Used to like Kira. Oh yeah. Look at how much light manipulation can change people. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Not the episode, but like the story implications. And not that I don't actually like it. I'm just saying that I'm not feeling easy. I feel unease. Yeah. Come on, Mikami. Show me your sense of justice. But it is a fake notebook. So even if they did catch him, they're gonna get a fake notebook regardless. That's why he was taking the photo. He took the photo, gave it to somebody else, and that person is the one who kills him. Okay. Good set of episodes. Good set of episodes. Not great, but good. A good set of episodes. I don't know what to say. I like some of the scenes involving Light and what was her name? Takada, and Light basically again, you know, reverting back to his old self in all of those episodes ago. This is the Light that we are used to see, where he knows what he's doing, he knows how to manipulate and completely control a scene, he knows how to basically tiptoe his way, choosing the correct words, choosing the correct lines to achieve a certain point that will only benefit him. I feel like we haven't really seen that side of Light in a long time, so seeing it again kind of makes me feel happy. And I kind of wish that the story would have shown this more, please, but I guess they don't have time, obviously. Yeah, overall, solid episodes. Nothing to write home about, but solid episodes regardless. Which kind of gives me hope that for the next 4 episodes, because we are like 4 episodes there's only 4 episodes left before we end the show, so I'm hoping that for the next 4 episodes we can at least still maintain this level of quality and pacing. The pacing isn't perfect right now, but it's way better than what we got going on before with the missile and everything. That makes no sense. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. What do I want to talk about? I mean, there's not much for me to say, if I'm being honest. So, let's go scene by scene. Let's start with Mikami. Oh god. I apologize. I'm sorry. I got Chainsaw Man on my head for like a gun. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't blame me, they have very similar names. Mikami is the next Kira, right? He is the one who has the Death Note right now. Basically, he is doing whatever Kira, the real Kira, is telling him to do, but at least with Mikami, he has his own sense of justice, right? And it's a very interesting view of that justice, because from his point of view, from his own upbringings ever since he was little, we can kind of see how his life kind of affects his overall perception of what it is to give justice to people. And again, it mirrors a lot of Light and his own sense of justice. I think it is not a coincidence. I think it is purposefully made that way. But now it is interesting because right now, not really, but we have a second Light. I don't want to call him a second Kira. I want to call him a second Light. Why? Because Mikami and Light shares a lot of the same views. That's why Light chose him in the first place, right? Right now, Mikami is fully on board with Kira. Fully on board. Trusts him, worships him, thinks that Kira is justice and is above all. So what I am looking for is what happens if he sees Light for who he is. Is that gonna happen? Probably not, considering Misa has seen who Light truly is and Misa seems to not give a shit about it, which... okay. But when it comes to Mikami, he has his own sense of justice. He sees the world through that lens, and he believes that Kira is justice. But what happens if suddenly that worldview is challenged? What if suddenly things falls apart? What if suddenly things turns around? What if suddenly he sees Light not as justice, but as an enemy, as something evil? I doubt that the show will go that way, but I am hoping that the show would go that way, because that would be an interesting confrontation, and it will be an interesting conflict, especially for Mikami as a character. Otherwise, Mikami is just going to be like a replacement for Misa, which means that Mikami doesn't really have any character at all. You get what I'm saying? Right now, Mikami is filling in the gaps that Misa is leaving because the writers decided not to give Misa her powers. Still pissed off about that. So right now, I cannot really see Mikami as his own, except for being Misa's replacement, but the fact that they are showing his backstory, the fact that we are seeing his worldview, his own sense of justice, I am hoping that towards the end of the show, towards the end of the story, we get something out of his character. We see him confront Light and Kira. We see him confront the justice that he was so idolizing about this whole time. I don't know. That's what I wanted. And I'm probably not gonna get it. Not to say that that should be the direction that the story should go. I'm just saying, if you want to satisfy me, that is how you're going to satisfy me right now. Because As of this moment, I am not really satisfied with the third half of Death Note at all. Yeah. So, we move on. His backstory takes a lot of time in the episode, and for good reason. And I really appreciate that the show actually, gives us time to further understand and learn and know more about Mikami Teru. Right? So good on you, show. Good on you. And now we reach this part of the story. Takada Kiyomi. A person that I never would have guessed would return to the show, and a character that isn't even a secondary character. She is a background character. She is a disposable character in the beginning of the show. And to see her have this major role, I'm really happy for her. I'm really excited, actually. I think this is it's a good decision, but it is also a forced decision. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. But it got me interested, that's for sure. I don't love it because out of all of the people, out of all of the characters in Death Note, the writers decided to use a character that is associated with Light that will only further fuel the suspicions of Light as Kira. This is purposefully done. Takada, being this news anchor, being this reporter that reports on Kira, is only there so that the peoples around Light, Aizawa and Ide and Mogi, that's just there in order to fuel their suspicions of Light, because that is what we are building up to, right? I feel like it's not really it's already a given at this point in time, in my opinion, that by the end of the show, Light is going to fail. He is going to lose. And I feel like everybody is going to know, or at least the people surrounding Light is going to know that Light is Kira. And during that moment, it's going to be a victory for L. That is the that is the vengeance that L seeks. Right? Or, well, not necessarily vengeance, but more like the outcome that L is looking for. So, yeah. They're gonna figure out that Light is Kira sooner or later. But given that there's only 4 episodes left, it's about to happen. It's gonna happen soon. But for now, Takada actually being in the picture again leads to some pretty good scenes that are well directed and well executed, in my opinion, and I really, really love these scenes. Every time, almost every scene with Takada, in fact, in these 2 episodes, I really enjoy. I'll give you that. That is a positive. In fact, I think every scene that has Takada in it, whether it be Takada talking to Light, Takada talking to Misa, I really enjoy those scenes a lot. I think those scenes are directed really well. I think those scenes are, at least in terms of like atmosphere, in terms of mood, are also really, really good. So yeah, good job. Because Takada is that I don't know what to describe her, but she is definitely a wild card for now, because I was not expecting her, and her role in the story changes a lot of things. And speaking of her, let's go to this moment right now when she is talking to Light. I've mentioned this in the reaction that Light's demeanor, his actions, the way he talks to Takada is seductive, but it's also manipulative. And that is the goal. He wants to manipulate Takada. But the way he is manipulating her is by being seductive. By not only making her comfortable, but also making her fall for him. It's the same tactic that he used for Misa. And it's working for Takada as well, because Takada is a fan of Kira. Right? Again, it's not that Light loves Misa or cares for Takada. No, he does not. No. He's using them. They are all his pawns. They are all his tools. They are all his toys that he loves to play with. And right now, he is playing with Takada. He is manipulating her, and she slowly accepts him. And the fact, and the kicker is, he admits to her that he is Kira. That's when she clicks. That's when she decided, yup. And whether or not, in fact, I'm just gonna say it. I think Takada has fallen in love with Light right now. I'm sorry, with Kira, I should say. Same thing that happened with Misa. And again, it's this admiration, this fanaticism, this sense of this twisted love that these people have for Kira. This god, right? And it's not something that is uncommon. This isn't something that is unbelievable. No, it is very believable. This is something that happens all the time, especially in our real world. I'm not gonna dive deeper into that, but I feel like when I say things like this happens a lot in our real world, I feel like a lot of you would understand and know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of instances where a lot of supporters, a lot of fans would fall in love with their idols. And also religious leaders and whatever, but let's not dive deeper into that. That's like a whole mess of stuff that I am not too well versed on, so let's just move on from that, yeah? So, episode 32 ends with Takada accepting that Light is Kira. And then Light slowly seducing her again and again. Now, obviously, they are not showing anything that... They're not showing anything happening after this. Obviously, they immediately cut to this. I just want to know what happens between this and this. Let me know if there is context here in the manga. Even though by the time you guys write comments on this video, I've probably already finished the show. So it doesn't really matter. And I'm probably gonna do my own research, but let me know regardless. It's not too far for me to say that it is a possibility that Takada and Light may have make love in this scene to further cement her to be a follower of Light and Kira, because that's like the ultimate that's like the ultimate key that unlocks her, right? That's because if you look at how Light seduces Misa, he kisses her, right? Light kisses Misa, and that is like the confirmation that Misa needed, that yes, finally I am, not only have I been seen, but I have also been accepted, right? Takada also needs that sort of affectionate acceptance, and I feel like if that is the case, and these two either made love or kiss or whatever, right, after the scene, that would recontextualize a lot of the scenes when Takada was talking to Misa later on in episode 33, which is the episode that we're going to be discussing. And okay, I'm not going to spend much time here, so I'm just going to say things that I've already repeated again and again and again. I still don't give a shit about Nier and Mello. They're just not doing it for me. And the show is still showing how. The show is still telling us that Nier is the smart character without really showing him being smart. A character figuring things out isn't smart. That is not an indication of a character being smart. No. If you want to write a smart character, then make him act smart. Don't just present them in a way that, oh yeah, A and B, of course the answer is B. How? How do you know? No elaboration. I just know that it is B because that is the answer. And while that is the correct answer, that doesn't mean that you're smart. So, yeah, I still don't care for Mello and Nier. But right now, Nier is once again slowly getting closer and closer to the truth. In fact, he already knows the truth. He already knows that, yeah, Light is Kira, Mikami is the other Kira, and then Takada and Misa has some sort of connection between them. I mean, he already figures that out. And the thing that irks me, the thing that irritates me, is that he figures this out without any clear evidence. Again, I hate to bring L back into my discussions, but it seems like L cannot really escape from my discussions. L is a character that, again, not only proves that L is a character that not only has shown himself to be smart, but also proves himself to be smart. How? Through his actions. Again, L is someone who doesn't just make assumptions, but he also analyzes and sees evidence. He seeks evidence, and the evidence is clear. It's just that L, once again, unfortunately, needs concrete evidence before he makes an assumption, right? That's why, despite L accusing Light multiple times, he doesn't really have that clear-cut evidence that Light is Kira, right? N is completely different. N is just, yep, you're Kira, yep, he's the other Kira. Evidence? Proof? I guess he has the evidence, I guess he has the proof. It's just that the show never really shows them to us, the audience, so I guess we're just forced to believe that he is smart and knows all of these things. Okay then. Moving on. More scenes with Takada. Always good scenes with Takada. This interaction with Misa. I love Takada's interaction with Misa. I don't like Misa's interaction with Takada, if that makes sense. Again, it's the sad fact that Misa's role in the show has been reduced to an empty husk. Makes for a great scene, but again, yeah. I'm not really in the mood to to discuss more on Death Note for now, but I will say that this scene is well directed. It's a good scene. I enjoyed it. Both of their interactions is believable to me. And that's very much it. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and my discussion to Death Note. We're coming to an end to the show. About 4 episodes left. It's been a fun ride. See you all next week for the next episode of Death Note. Take care, guys.